lead. It's fine. It's good. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming in and spending your afternoon with me. I appreciate it. As you know, maybe a week or two ago, I sent out a survey asking everybody what were some needs in the school that you saw, and there's a whole long list. One of the things that came back with like a high interest was like 72% interest was Go Guardian. So maybe some of you have heard of it, maybe you haven't, but this was definitely one of those things that was ranked pretty high on the survey. So here's an idea about what we're going to do today. So we're going to do a quick little icebreaker, and then I'm going to introduce Go Guardian to you. Some of you have heard of it, some of you haven't. Maybe even some of you have used it. We're going to join a Google Classroom for this PD, and I'm going to explain why so that I can demonstrate how to connect the two, Google Classroom with Go Guardian. And then we're going to set up Go Guardian with our Google Classrooms. If you don't have a Google Classroom, don't fret. There's other ways that you can connect. Classroom sessions and classroom scenes, we're going to discuss some of that and tell you a few classroom management tools that you can use. At the end, there will be a quick little survey. If you would just log on to the little Survey Monkey and answer those quick little questions, I'd appreciate it. So, quick little icebreaker. If your classroom was a tree, what tree would your classroom be and why? So I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. Talk about it. Tell the people sitting around next to you, and then I'll call on like two of you to go ahead and share yours, and then I'll share mine. So about 30 seconds. Think of if there's a tree that's not up here, you can totally pick it. I just picked pictures of trees. But there's a birch, a poplar, elm, chestnut, pine, spruce, willow, palm, maple, cedar, oak, or linden. What type of tree would be your classroom and why? You're good to go? Okay, share with the people behind you. Feel free to ask, talk about it. 15 seconds, 15 seconds.
Because my kids are not that straight uniform, and a weeping willow is constantly blowing in the wind and constantly changing, and it just represents my kids.
I was thinking metaphorically.
5 more seconds.
Powerful.
I chose the palm.
Basically,
Palm, I think, of conga line.
All right, coming back together in
movement,
3, 2, 1.
The palm tree.
All right, I'll give my example first. I am going to say that my classroom is like a tree. And the reason I chose a spruce tree, is because I like the way that it's very organized. It's very set up and structured in that way. So that tree kind of just stood out to me for that reason. Okay, I'll take 2 volunteers if you could share what you thought your tree was, or you can share what your partner's was, what you heard. Anybody have a good one? Mr. Williams.
Bethany said oak tree because her classroom is stuffed with students.
All right, it has broad branches there. All right, one more. Yeah.
Definitely the weeping willow, because the weeping willow is never settled. It's always blowing in the wind and constantly changing.
Lots of movement in the
Lots
classroom.
of movement, and with my sped kids, it is never a dull moment.
Awesome.
And you have to be flexible. And the weeping willow is one of the most flexible trees.
I love your reasoning. You guys are a connection to tree if we're here for Go Guardian. Well, I've just put this up here because we're going to use it later, 1. But 2, our classrooms are kind of going away with the paper and pencil kind of aspect, and we're doing a lot more things using technology. So the paper is going away. Technology is in the classrooms probably every day, and we are constantly having students write quick writes on Google Classroom, things like that. And so I just kind of brought that together. So what is Go Guardian? The objective here, so some of you are asking yourselves, what is Go Guardian? But my objective today is to make sure that all of you are acclimated to the program, and that if you have your Google Classrooms already set up, you'll be able to sign them up and connect them with Go Guardian today. Teachers are able to delete material that may be open on their monitors, chat with students, or redirect students to appropriate websites. Teachers are also able to make class announcements, chat with their students, review students' work at any of the sessions. So, sounds exciting, right? Okay, we're all ready to use this? All right, so I would like you to take 10 seconds here and discuss with like your table group. Let's just have like you guys and you guys over here, and ask each other, discuss what issues arise in your classrooms when using technology and student Chromebooks. Are there issues that happen and you're like, oh, or you get angry or frustrated with certain kids or something? What happens when technology and these types of things happen in the classroom? Talk to the people sitting next to you.
Cheating, distractions.
What do you think?
Well, they think they're where they're supposed to be or not.
Fortnite videos.
Or their history shows things that they were on.
Yeah.
5 more seconds.
Or they can't find what they can.
All right, let's come back together.
What you want them to
Let's
have.
share some of our good ideas. Spencer, you want to help us? What ideas did your group come up with? What were some issues that may arise when using technology in the classroom?
I said personally for me is, as a language teacher, is Google Translate. Or
Okay,
some kind of translator or dictionary.
because you speak or you teach French.
French.
Okay,
And others was the distraction, completely off task, communicating,
okay, all great answers. How about this group?
Not being where they should be and having their little wall of privacy, and being on whatever they want, not necessarily where I've asked them to be.
Okay, perfect. So a lot of these issues I kind of put here, and I hear a lot of familiar things. They're off topic, it's the wrong website, maybe there's error codes that pop up and you're like, oh, don't use that laptop, it's broken today. Maybe kids are on music videos or they're playing games and you're just like, get back where we're supposed to be. All right, well, GoGuardian is definitely going to solve this problem. We're going to watch a quick little video right here. It's just about a minute long. It's a quick little introduction to what GoGuardian is.
Welcome to GoGuardian. We're excited that your school wants to keep students safer and make teaching easier. Student and student-to-teacher conversations without disrupting other students. GoGuardian Teacher is easy to set up and simple to use every day. Continue this course to learn how to set up the classrooms, enroll students, and run your first session.
Dive directly into GoGuardian. I want to create a Google Classroom for this particular PD that we're all here today. That's going to do a couple things. It's going to allow us to talk about GoGuardian and our use in it and our experience in it in the upcoming week or two. And it's also going to bring us together today so that I can use your class as an example on how to connect for GoGuardian. So if you would do me a favor and go onto your laptops, go to your Google Classroom. If you don't know where that is, I can help you out. Go to your apps and scroll down to Google Classroom. There is going to be a plus sign. You add the classroom. And then the add code is up there, 21XQUL. By the way, I put on your desks, I know you guys saw them, but I don't know if anybody has them open, but I do have a copy of the PowerPoint inside the folders there for you. So if you, I'm going to change the screen now, but if you still need that, it is there as well. So I'm going to show you what the Google Classroom actually looks like. Everybody at this point? Awesome. So what I want to show you that we have up here, we have the stream, we have the classwork. So on here, I have included a training guide. So there's a training guide there for you. The connection to the survey is there. You can find that very easily instead of having to type it all in. And also, I believe in the stream here, I have also added the PowerPoint. So you guys have all of this, access to all of these items. All right. There are multiple ways that you can log into Google log in by Google Classroom on GoGuardian. So I'm going to go back to I'm going to go to GoGuardian. Oh, I feel like I keep going back and forth. It's going to go look like this. So what I want you guys to do, if you have your slides out, it will show you how to get to GoGuardian. All right, so we have our ad code. So we're gonna link our Google Classroom up to Google or to GoGuardian. You can do it 3 different ways. You can do it directly by connecting your classroom and linking it, which actually is awesome because it downloads, it's very quick, and it downloads all of your students right away, and you don't really have to type in every single thing. You can do it too by typing in every student's like email code, or 3, you can have students join, just like you did with Google Classroom. You can have them join that way. So if you don't have a Google Classroom, you can still have students join. Before we move on, I have some glossary terms that I wanted to go over with you that you will be seeing in GoGuardian. One is classrooms. Classrooms are how students are separated, just like our classrooms are today in the real world. So a classroom is the set of students. Sessions, you think of sessions as periods. We have multiple periods throughout the day of those in the classroom. And then timelines. Timelines are a way to observe the student tabs for a certain set of time. So you can set it for 45 minutes, an hour and 55 minutes. You can set it for however long you want. It's recommended that you start and stop at the beginning and end of your class so that if the student goes to another class period thereafter and their teacher uses it, they're not still logged into yours. So you gotta make sure that you start and stop your classes at the same time. We're gonna learn about some commands. Some commands are just the interaction tools that teachers can use to speak with the students. And then lastly, there are some scenes. Scenes are a way to organize what sites the students are allowed to see. And so you can organize it in different ways. You can have allow mode or block mode, and I'm going to talk about those things here in just a few minutes. So once our classroom is set up, which it is on Google Classroom, I'm going to show you now how on GoGuardian we can connect. Uh-oh, what did I do? All right, so I have created, these are my classrooms on GoGuardian, so I'm logged into GoGuardian right now. We'll get you guys logged in just a second here. I just want to show you. But this is our GoGuardian. I'm going to go to my classrooms. That's all my classrooms. Oh no, add a classroom, sorry. Classroom name, I'm just going to call it Professional Development. And then the subject, we'll just pick description, technology. You can choose your color tile, pick another color. And then it says down here you could cancel it, add a classroom, or add Google Classroom. And that's what you want to do if you have your Google Classroom already set up. So add, an error occurred during the Google Classroom import. Please try import again later. Lovely. Well, I have another one here set up just in case that happened. And so this is another one that I have set up. So instead of downloading you guys through Google Classroom, I'm going to download you guys by adding your ad code. So the ad code is actually, I'll write it on the board, is going to be QTMAUC. And I will get you there in just a second. So once classrooms are actually synced from Google Classroom, they can only be done one time. You can't do the same Google Classroom for different GoGuardian classroom accounts. Does that make sense? It can only be downloaded once. You can't do it multiple times. All right, so we are going to go back to setting up our classrooms. Here we go. So if you can, we're going to make your account on GoGuardian. So if you can go to teacher.goguardian.com, and we're going to have you guys sign up with Google. So go to teacher.goguardian.com, and I'll stand over here and help you out if you see it. It's on. It's on. Good. Good. All right, so once you're on there, it should look something like this. You're gonna log in with Google, and once you log in, you will have your